No comment. That's what President Trump told a reporter when he was asked if he would use force to seize Greenland. As CBS's Erica Brown shows us, European leaders are slamming the president's threats against allies who don't support his desire to take over the island.
The foreign minister of Denmark arrived at NATO headquarters Monday as European leaders weigh a coordinated response to President Trump's latest threat to take control of Greenland. Over the weekend, Trump announced he would impose tariffs of up to 25% on key NATO allies until a deal is reached. European leaders slammed the move.
The use of tariffs in this way is completely wrong.
President Trump insists his push to acquire Greenland is driven by national security concerns. But in a message sent to Norway's prime minister, the president said in part, quote, "Considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize, I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace, but can now think about what is good and proper for the United States of America." Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent downplayed Trump's message.
I think it's complete canard that the president will be doing this because of the Nobel Prize. The president is looking at Greenland as a strategic asset.
President Trump is set to travel to Davos, Switzerland this week for the World Economic Forum, where he'll come face to face with leaders from many of the countries facing new tariffs. Former U.S. Ambassador to Denmark Rufus Gifford tells CBS News there's no reason to destabilize the NATO alliance over Greenland.
Everything that we need or desire from the Arctic, from Greenland, we could get by working across the table from one of our best allies in the world.
New CBS News polling shows 70% of Americans are against the president using federal dollars to buy the territory. 86% would disapprove of using military force to take control of it. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.